What is up, everyone? It is time. Shadows Over Innistrad is finally out. I was able to grab some stuff this weekend. Headed on over to Darium's and picked up a fat pack and a box. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and open up the fat pack. I haven't actually opened up any shadows yet because I don't know if you caught an earlier video of mine, but I was actually sick for most of last week and the weekend. So, was not able to go to a pre-release event and check out some other cards then. So now, finally get our hands on some. Let's go ahead and show off the fat pack to start. Alright, so the usual stuff. We have a booklet. But before we go through that real quick, let's open up this art container. Got a Shadows Over Innistrad logo. Got some Jace. Pretty cool looking. Here's our booklet, which of course covers some of the cool stuff in the set. Some history, since we are returning to Innistrad. Some of the archetypes like vampires, spirits, humans, werewolves, planeswalkers. Some of the cool mechanics. Some cards. Of course, we have Avacyn, new planeswalker Arlen, and the rest of the set. Alright. So, let's open up the box. More cardboard of the non-card variety. Here are the two deck boxes it comes with. Sorin and Avacyn. Cool. There's the box. Land pack. Of course, we're back to the non-full art basic lands, which avoids the whole rush of overbuying the fat packs just for the land packs, which is nice. Don't have to overpay for this. So yeah, there's a land pack. Some packs there. We have our spin down. Whoops. Sorry if that was noisy. This one we got the set symbol, of course. It's red. Cool looking. And some more packs, which is probably what you're here for. So let's get to cracking. Alright, pack number one. Probably going to be thrown off guard a little bit by the order of some things. You know, there's a lot of dual face cards to handle. I don't know if you have a rare, you can get two of them. So, alright. I'm going to go quickly through the commons for each pack. I'm still going to name them off, but I'm not going to go over any of them really. Inquisitor's Ox, Just the Wind, Mulgrav Scavenger, Ethereal Guidance, Aim High, Crow of Dark Tidings, Insolent Neonate, Vessel of Nascency, Incorrigible Use is our first uncommon. Tenacity, Hellpack Resurgence, which is pretty sweet, especially it says Flash. And our rare is a Deathcap Cultivator. So for 1 and a green, we have a little mana dork going on here, but also late game, if you have Delirium enabled, it turns into a creature with Death Touch. We have a Convicted Killer as our flip card. Oh, and we have a rare, Hanweir Militia Captain. So this guy is a 1 and white human soldier. He's a 2/2, and at the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 4 or more creatures, transform him to a creature with power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. And at the beginning of your end step, you put a 1/1 black and white human cleric token onto the battlefield. That's cool. And we have checklist card and clue token. Alright, so sleep paralysis, stern constable, nagging thoughts, ethereal guidance, watcher in the web, twins of Mara Estate, which is pretty great for its mana cost, insolent neonate, aim high, and our first uncommon is Not Forgotten, Stone Quarry, Griff's Boon. Oh, nice. And we have a mythic. We have Olivia, Mobilized for War. So she's a vampire knight that costs 1 black red, legendary creature. She's flying, so a 3/3 flyer for 3, great. And then on top of that, whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may discard a card, and if you do, you put a +1/+1 counter on the creature, and it gains haste. And it becomes a vampire. So, it's pretty nuts for the cost. And we have a Duskwatch Recruiter. That's a dual face card. Oh, and we have a foil Press for Answers. You have to tap creature, doesn't untap, and investigate for 2. Checklist and soldier token. Alright, pretty good start. Alright, so Puncturing Light, Sleep Paralysis, Inquisitor's Ox, Sanitarium Skeleton, True Faith Sensor, Vessel of Nascency, Vessel of Malignity, Uncaged Fury, Bioway Courier, first uncommon is Essence Flux, Haunted Cloak, Woodland Stream. Our rare is a Dragskull Cavalry, so 5 and 2 white. Get a 4/4 flyer. Whenever another spirit enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 2 life, and you can pay 3 and a white and put a 1/1 white spirit creature token flying on the battlefield. Our flip is a Daring Sleuth, 1 in blue. You sacrifice a clue, you transform him into this guy. It's a 3/2 of prowess. And whenever it does combat damage to a player, investigate. So, not too bad if you have clues in your deck. Swamp and Clue. We have a Silverlind Snapper, Vessel of Ephemera, Vessel of Paramnesia, Seagraph Scab, Stallion of Ashmouth, Twins of Mara Estate, Insolent Neonate, Aim High. Our first uncommon is a Jurnau Corpse Trawler, Ulrich's Kindred, Tenacity, and our rare, Declaration Stone. So we have a 1 in white sorcery. It gets to exile a target creature and all creatures the controller controls with the same name. And the player investigates for each non-token creature exiled this way. This card's probably going to see a lot of standard play. They're starting today with SCG Baltimore. You're going to see a lot of it. And we have a Hinterland Logger. Foil Island. Checklist card and Insect token. So we have a Survive the Night, Just the Wind, Emissary of the Sleepless, Explosive Apparatus, Hound of the Farbogs, Ethereal Guidance, Twins of Mara Estate, Insolent Neonate, Aim High. First uncommon is a Runaway Carriage. Attacks or blocks, you sacrifice it. Dissension of the Ranks, Ghoulsteed, and a Sin Prodder. So we have a 2 in red Menace Devil creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal a top card of your library. Any opponent may have you put that card into your graveyard. If the player does, Sin Prodder deals damage to that player equal to the card's converted mana cost. Otherwise, put that card in your hand. So people are calling this a reverse Bob. And we have another Darien Sleuth. Their flip. Alright, so we have a Lamplighter of Selhoff, Puncturing Light, Sleep Paralysis, Boldgraph Scavenger, Ember Eye Wolf, Equestrian Skill, Macabre Waltz, Pyrehound, Might Beyond Reason, and our first uncommon is a Topelgeist, which is pretty great when you have Delirium, Magnifying Glass, Foul Orchard. Oh, nice. And the Gitrog monster, another mythic. This guy's the big old frog. So for 3 black and a green, you get a 6/6 frog horror legendary creature with Death Touch. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you sacrifice it unless you sacrifice the land. But you also may play an additional land on each of your turns. And whenever one or more land cards you are put into your graveyard from anywhere, you draw a card. Pretty cool. A Solitary Hunter. So 3/4 for 4. Flips into a 5/6. Mountain and Zombie token. Alright, Raven Inspector, Iblis of Dusk, Unruly Mob, Blood Mad Vampire, Confront the Unknown, Throttle, Vessel of Volatility, Thornhide Wolves, Rancid Rats, first uncommon is a Tooth Collector, that art, the Mad Dentist, Graph Mole, Indulgent Aristocrat, and we have a Shadowland. We have Port Town. So as it enters the battlefield, the mechanic of these guys is you get to reveal a plains or islands or whatever color the dual land is associated with. If you reveal it, it comes into play untapped. Our flip is a Thraben Gargoyle. So we have a 2/2 defender for 1. You can pay 6 to flip him into a 4/2 flyer. Checklist and clue. We have a Devilthorn Fox, Catalog, Thraben Inspector, Apothecary Geist, Stallion of Ashmouth, Vessel of Nascency, Vessel of Malignity, Voldaren Duelist, Watcher in the Web, Cult of the Waxing Moon is a first uncommon, which is pretty sweet. Essence Flux, exile target creature you control and return it. So you get to blink and then put a +1/+1 counter on a spirit. Murderer's Axe. And our rare is Nephalia Moondrakes, 5 and 2 blue. You get a 5/5 flare. When it enters the battlefield, target creature gains flying until end of turn. You could pay 4 and 2 blue and exile it from your graveyard to give all your creatures flying until end of turn. And you have a Solitary Hunter, which is a 3/4 for 4. Flips into a 5/6. Check this color and spirit. And our last pack for this fat pack. Inquisitor's Ox, Silent Observer, Survive the Night, Intrepid Provisioner, Moorland Drifter, Boldaran Duelist, Fork in the Road, Bustle Niggly, Sanguinary Mage, first uncommon is a Gloom Widow, Broken Concentration, a little crazy looking face there. So a 3-cost counter spell. Erdwall Illuminator. And our final rare, which is actually a mythic, which is pretty sweet. So we got 3 mythics in this fat bag. We have a Geralf's Masterpiece. So for 3 and 2 blue, you get a flyer. It's a 7/7. It gets -1/-1 for each card in your hand. So when you have no cards in your hand, obviously is great. You could also pay 3 to blue, discard 3 cards, return it from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. And we have another Thraben Gargoyle. Check this card and clue. Alright guys, so let's see, what do we get? Got 1 flip card that was a rare, which isn't great. That's fine though. The rest of the cards, the rest of the normal cards. Girl's Masterpiece, Nephalia Moondrakes, Port Town, the Gitrog Monster, Sin Prodder, Declaration Stone, Dragskull Cavalry, Olivia, and Deathcat Cultivator. So 3 mythics, which is pretty good. Alright guys, so that is a pack opening, or a fat pack opening I should say, of Shadows Over Innistrad. I will have more stuff coming soon. I have, actually have a box I just got, as well as some other stuff coming sometime next week, so stay tuned for all that. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and until the next video guys, I will catch you later.